Hey ladies, I had a few minutes and so I wanted to show you how I did some backgrounds. I'm going to use Inchy Art Square, which is on matte board. I have this manila tag and then a recycled wood palette. So this is wood. It has a sheen or some kind of varnish on it. And I usually sand that, but since I'm just doing a demo, I'm just gonna paint it. Let's see. Oh, I need my spray bottle. So I'm just gonna start painting these so you can see what I did. I'll try the matte board first. And let's see. I think I'll start with some juniper. I'm just painting randomly. This is Mountain Rose. I should have tested these before I started. There we go. Oh. It's hard to hold on here, it's slippery. And we'll do a little bit of aqua. Maybe decisions. Maybe a little bit, we'll try a little bit of the red pepper. A little bit more of the aqua. It doesn't really matter. Whoops. Maybe I'll add some yellow. And this, it may be ugly when I'm done, but I'm going to take my colored pencils and color over it so I can show you what I was talking about earlier. Sorry if that's loud. Let's see, we'll put a little bit, fill that in. Okay, so I'm going to take my spritzer, zoom that in a little bit. And I'm not spraying it so much that it's just pouring off the sides, but I do want to get water like in the thicker paint, and then I'm going to let it dry, and it's going to make the paint kind of spread. I don't know if you can see. See, it's not, whoop, it's hard to do this looking at the screen. It's not too bad. So I'm going to set that aside and let it dry and work on something else. And I usually do my videos during the day, so I'm hoping that this turns out alright. Okay, so the manila tag. Oh, let's see. Maybe I'll take this orange. Is it called orange? Sunset orange. And some aqua. Gotta clean my little dabber off there. And I add a lot of water in, into these, so they are pretty translucent when I use them. It's hard to get them out when they're thick. Plus, I don't like big tons on there. You can always add more if I want it to be thicker. I'm not really thinking about what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of playing. maybe add a little bit of pink. Maybe I should zoom out a little bit so you can see it. I don't know if I like that pink, but it's on there. I'm just doing just weird little things. So that's good for that one. Yeah, I'll spritz that too. And can you see that? It's not super spritz, but it's on there. Enough to get stuff to start moving a little bit. Set that one aside. So the piece of wood, I'm going to start with Stream. I really like this one. And you could also, you know, let me show you something else. I'll wipe that. I was thinking I could show you how to blend that a little bit. You could do sort of a sunset thing and start at one end with the Stream, and then I've got the aqua. Then the juniper. And I'm not pushing real hard, I'm kind of letting it float on the top here. Then we'll start at the top with the red pepper. A little bit of that. Maybe a little pink. A little orange. See if I can get that out. Or maybe I'll do the yellow instead. Kind of mix that in there. And I'll go back over that with the juniper. And so you can do sort of a sunset look. And then I like to take and it's not working on here very well. Maybe if I spritz it first. I guess I did this in the video. You can see little squirts of paint. I really like doing that. I'm gonna soak that back up. Oh, that looks okay. I kind of like that. Maybe I'll do the pink. No, I unspritzed it. My clothes are probably getting splattered. Maybe. Ooh, I definitely got that one. Maybe a little red. Just playing around, kind of fun. This one's actually pretty wet since I've sprayed it a lot. Let's see. Let's soak up some of that. That's going to take a bit to dry since it's on the wood and it's sealed. Anyway, so there's that. You can see the red is already already starting to separate, which is I really like. I think that's cool. So I'm going to set that aside. Let's see. This is the piece of matte inchy board. I'm going to spray or what do you call it? Heat it so it'll dry real quick, and then I'll show you some colored pencil. Sorry you have to hear this. I do not know how to edit, so. well, it's not totally dry, but I will show you on the parts that are. If you don't like your background, you can color over it. You can use the Prismacolor art sticks or your color pencils, which are the same thing, just this is in wood. One I use a lot is light aqua. I use it on pretty much every piece that I paint. But hopefully this is dry enough. No, I don't know if it's dry enough. No, it's not dry enough. I know I have pieces that are dry somewhere. Hold on just 1 second. I hate when I put stuff away and then I can't find it. Yeah, shoot. Oh, there they are. Yay. Almost there. Okay. So, these are some just awful, awful, ugly pieces that I colored. Just horribly painted. I did a whole bunch of them in this ugly, ugly background. It just didn't matter because I was going to color over it. I just like the color, the texture behind it. So I'm getting paint everywhere. So I drew a moon or sun or something in there. So I'm just going to take my colored pencil. And you can see I'm not pushing hard. I'm just kind of coloring right over the background. And I really like doing that. It gives it a nice textured background with the color popping through. Gosh, I've had these for over a year and I never finished. I get bored and move on. Okay, and then I'll oh, I don't know where it went. Just blow the stuff off, but you can, it's hard to see. You can see you still have the background in there, but you've got all this cool texture, and yeah, you still have color coming through, but you've got a nice color on top that you like. I really like doing that. Another color I like to add on top is carmine red. Let's see, I'll do her dress in that. Can't really see her dress very well. There's that. And I'll zoom that out a little bit. Gosh, I'm getting really dirty. This piece of paper I painted on is really wet. Okay, so I'll fill in this little moon guy. And of course, you can push harder and make it darker where you would like it to be highlighted. So, anyway, that's a way to color over your ugly background if you have made one. You hate it. You don't have to color the whole background. You could just do the parts you don't like. You can also kind of rub it into the background so it's not so, I don't know, speckly. It's kind of, you know, a gritty looking background here, and it's a little smoother on this side. So anyway, I think I liked it grittier, but it is really hard. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time doing this at night. So anyway, I hope that helps you. Let's see how we're doing on these ones. So this one's pretty cool. You can see the blue has separated a little bit. You've got some little spotting. So a good thing to do is spritz it and then stamp it with the whatever you call this, the paint. I'm tired, it's getting late. Stamp it with the paint after you've spritzed it a little bit so that it, you know, spreads. But this background's not too bad. I can draw something over the parts I don't love and then color that in, and then I'll have the, you know, background parts that I like. Or if I wanted to just leave the hair, the background showing for the hair, I could leave, you know, like I really like this part. You could do that. And my piece of wood, I put a lot of water on there and it kind of spread. It's kind of still cool looking though. I gotta zoom back out. And I could still make it run around a little bit. The cool parts, the little speckly parts kind of ran. I really added way too much water on there. But it's still pretty wet. I could dab some of this up and smack it again with the paint and still get some cool stuff out of it. And even doing that's kind of making some cool texture. Yeah, it's still pretty wet. So you can see it's sort of spreading a little bit. And when it dries, it'll be pretty cool. Anyway, that's pretty much it, you know, just playing with your background. This one's almost dry. This one's kind of a nice pastel-y background. Essie, I'll have your video done soon. I'll be doing a video showing how I do more darker colored skin. Anyway, I hope you guys have a nice day. Bye.